brush on. There. Look at white. More of it. This is cool. Brushing this liquid white on now with a 1-inch brush. This will be a teaching video. Well, teaching live. I'm using I'm using 11 by 14 canvas. I'm using 11 by 14 canvas. During this live, I'm going to be teaching y'all this, and I'll be teaching y'all how to condition your brushes. If you saw the title, that's what the name of this one is. Okay. Now, if you're going to do if you're going to do oil paintings, if you're going to do oils, you need something. You need something that you put this oil paint on this canvas, it's just going to be dry. I usually like to use something that's wet. So I put linseed oil onto this canvas. I'm sorry. Then once you put this liquid white on here, that's all it is. This liquid white helps to blend your colors in real well. And you can, it's covered the entire canvas real good. If the mods would put my link in, link, so that way y'all can go there on my channel, and if you haven't subscribed to me, go to my channel and be sure to give me some thumbs up and some subscribe much. Subscribe if you haven't already, in like. That's what I meant to say. Okay, now, sorry about that. Okay, once you do this, and you want to work this is called liquid white, and all I'm doing is brushing it back and forth like this. See? Some allowing those bristles to bend, push, and go back and forth like that. So it can work it in there real good. Now I'm going to take some of that, mix in with that right there. I'm going to take some of that, and over here where this blue is. Okay. Now we're going to take a piece of paper towel. We'll take some Indian yellow. I use a big tube of Indian yellow. Big tube like what I'm using will last a long time. A long time. Of course, me, I've been doing this stuff for many years, so I have years and years and years of experience when it comes to painting. Okay, so now we added uh, some Indian yellow. If you want to make it like a bright yellow, just add just a little bit of, if you have some titanium white, use that. For me, I'm going to use some of this. I'm going to use some weak white, a little bit of my hot knife, not that much, but a bit like that. In there, mix it up real good. Makes like a nice, good, bright yellow, about like that. If that's what you're looking for. Okay. Okay. Next, wipe off this knife. Now I have to start thinking about what kind of sky do we want. Do we want a sunset or sunrise? You have to start thinking about of what kind of sky you want. For me, I think I'm gonna do. I do have some in some Alizarin crimson. Ah, Alizarin crimson is a beautiful color. I'm gonna add some Alizarin crimson and some ochre. Yeah, ochre is a beautiful color too. All these colors I'm fixing to put on here, all you know, pretty colors. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see here. The thing about what to what to put on. Let's see. Let's do. Let me show you how to do a sunrise or sunset. What we need up in here. Let's put a little bit. Let's say a little bit of alizarin crimson. Add just a little bit of alizarin crimson onto your brush. Start to that. You can use circle push-brush strokes, especially if you're doing oils. One side might look darker than the other, but it's okay. You'll learn how to do your sky. Right in the middle. Make sure to cover up all your spots. Now, without cleaning the brush, I'm going to go in. I'm going to get me some of that bright yellow, this Indian yellow, and a little bit of some of that liquid white. And then I'm going to put this in here like this. Now look at it. Share out the stream for me, please. Share out the stream so I can get more people watching. One of my mods was share the stream out. I would really, really appreciate it. And I'm going to add this a little bit of yellow ochre. Just a tad of yellow ochre. You don't want much. Ooh, that's pretty already. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah. Already you have a nice, look at that, look at that sky. See there? And then if you do it like this, circle crisscross strokes, just cross it out like that. It'll work. Works just as fine. A bit more alizarin crimson up there. Now you got like a little sunset type sky. You got that going on for you. Time to wash the brush out. You wash the brushes out with Otis paint thinner. You have to make sure it's Otis you be working by yourself. You ever heard that word before? You be working by yourself. You wash the brushes out and now you're gonna be working by yourself. Man, you come the smell. Okay, I'm gonna put clouds in this one. And brush. Look at those clouds. I can pour me some more stuff. There's some there's a some stuff called white gesso, and it is a acrylic paint that I'm thinking about getting. And when I get this, they'll probably I can make some pretty good stuff with it. Okay, I can I can put white gesso onto a canvas like this and do a night scene. Ooh, I already have a painting in mind that I'm gonna be doing once I get some black gesso. Okay. Now, if you just take your brush, the clouds in the spinning brush, you can spin it, or let me show you another way how to do clouds. You can tap your clouds like this. I like those puffy clouds that you see in the daytime, in the sky, how you might see a cloud, it looks like on top of a cloud. You know what I'm talking about? Clouds to me are very beautiful. They're real beautiful in painting. Okay, okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have to think about what kind of scene do we want? Do we want bushes? Do we want trees? Well, I don't know. I think maybe. Oh, you know what I need to do? Do this. To share that stream out, and it would really help me a lot. Okay, now let's see here. Add some sap green. All I need to do this. So I'm gonna take my brush, blend these clouds. So I'm gonna use one corner of the brush, and then this way I'm gonna just blend the bottom part of the sky. And this is this clouds I'm doing this with. So that up, up, lightly across. And that way you have some clouds up. Now if you want to, you can take your finger or then do it with a brush and paint the sun. Instead, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put a sunlight right there. I'm gonna take some yellow that I made. See? Yeah, look there. You got a sun up in the sky. See, a sun that's not that hard to do. You can also use your finger and do this. But I like to show you how to do this kind of stuff if you're using brush. This is what this is. So I'm gonna use my brush. See if I can do a 1 hour live stream. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? I bet you guys like me to do a seascape. Oh, maybe that's what I need to do, a seascape painting. Yeah, so see now, look at that nice, good, nice, good old deal. And let's do a seascape. Seascape painting should not be difficult to do. I'm going to use my fan brush. Start painting some water down here. Since this will probably be a seascape painting, what I'm going to do, we'll look at white. you need you need to start thinking where the horizon line will be. Sometimes if I'm doing a seascape painting, sometimes my horizon line is like right there. Let's see. Take my brush. Okay. Then we'll brush this back and forth. Okay. Doing seascapes will be easy, real easy ones for you to learn how to do. How pretty that is so far. Wow. First out just a minute. A little bit more darker. If you want it a little bit more darker, you can add just a little bit more. Using pale blue, it's good. If your Prussian blue is a little bit stronger color to use, and it's nothing wrong with using Prussian blue. It's just a strong color. If you're not used to using Prussian blue, just use a little bit of it. If you're doing oil paints. There we go. I'm gonna wash this first out with the Otis there. We got 3 people in the building. Let's get some more people in the building. Be sure to stream out so I can get more people watching me. Okay, now let's do some waves. Waves in this painting, so I'm not gonna put any, I was gonna put them. You know what? Fix that sky. All right. Now it looks like now we have a a canvas there from Museum of Modern Art, huh? Yep, it looks just like that, don't it? Looks like a painting from Museum of Modern Art. Wow. It does. Does in fact, it does look like that, don't it? And look at that yellow. Yeah, I like the yellow right there. Let me fix that yellow up just a little bit more. Yes. Please hit me those thumbs up. I need lots of thumbs up. Lots of thumbs up. Really helped me a lot. Okay. Okay, now it's time to do uh, waves. I might put a rock in there too. Right now, let's concentrate on doing waves. How can we do waves? Well, first of all, you probably need a fan brush. So let's start right back here on the horizon line. I'm gonna make some small waves. Fan brushes are really good for this. Have you been to have you have you guys have been to the beach or to the sea and you start seeing waves at the you start seeing waves like that? Well, that can be way out there in the sea or on the beach, and you'll have waves like that. You'll have waves coming in. Oh, this is maybe waves like that. Okay. Now these waves are in on the horizon line. So this is the horizon line that you see right there. Okay. So this is known as the horizon line. All right. Right now you got waves. We got waves right there on the horizon. See? Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. Now, but then we need some more waves right there. And a big crashing wave. Probably do a crashing wave like right there. Now that would be awesome. No, I'm doing that sunrise or sunset for you guys. And I've seen some beautiful sunsets by him. And I always thank the Father for a nice, beautiful sunset, And if there's a bird flying, okay, now look at the waves. See, the waves look like the waves not coming like this way, okay? So I got the waves going back this way. Right? So if you're doing a painting like this, it's okay if you don't want. It's okay if you guys don't want to have your waves coming like this. This way, the waves are going that way. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I always thank the Father for a nice, beautiful sunset. you know, that helps to make your sound. Help. I'll put some birds in this video. I love birds. You know me, I love those birds. I think I'm gonna do another wave. See, I mixed in with some yellow paint. So that's okay. That's okay. And I'm gonna stop it right there, and I'm gonna make a rock. I'm gonna use some burnt sienna and some burnt umber. I'm gonna make a rock right here. I might make a little bit more. Let's see if we can add it in. Using a little bit of midnight black. I had to decide what kind of painting I was going to do for you guys. Did you get to see that video I did on Pink Motivation? Did you see that when I did my video earlier today? I know that thing. I have to show it to you guys. It, 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 I want to just do this rock like that. Just love a sunset, don't you guys? I just love a sunset. I think sunsets are so beautiful. They're like a sunrise. Sunrise and sunsets are the most beautiful things I love. Just the other day, I saw a beautiful sunset. It's red too. The sun was setting, and they're some of the most beautiful sunsets I have ever seen. Of course, where I am, it rained today. It rained this morning. So, you know, that's okay. We need rain, huh? Father's watering the grass, watering the trees, watering the flowers. If you have flowers growing in the yard or you have a garden or something, it's always good to have rain, though. Okay, let's see if we can do the price wave. I'm going to do a price wave. Tap it up with a brush. Just like when you're doing bushes, That's, that's If it runs like that, it's going to look like an abstract painting. We don't want it to look like abstract. Crash waves right there. Yeah, there you go. Ooh, yeah, that's what they're looking for. That. See, and you have to remember that's not snow, guys. Okay, you have a sunset, big crashing waves. So that's what they're mostly looking for, big crashing waves. I have to tell y'all something. First time I got, let's see, first time I went to a beach was many, many years ago. Went to a beach somewhere. When it was, I don't know what it was, but anyway, I was out in the sea part, like on the beach. So I don't know what I was doing. I think I was real small at the time, and I'll never forget it. I had one of these waves that came off shore, these waves, and the waves knocked me down in the water, and that's the first time I had been knocked down by a wave, and that water was kind of salty too, real salty, but you know, I had fun that day. I was real small. What's that? What's up? Okay. Now, now we're going to do another rock, right? So I'm going to take my brush, a little bit of losing in my brush. That's I was watching I was watching Bob Ross show before he ever came on to do a live. I was over my brother's house, and we was watching Bob Ross together. So I decided to do a seascape painting because I watched Bob Ross do a seascape. Beautiful, beautiful. Man, it's a beautiful seascape. One seascape Bob Ross did it was on a black canvas where he had that stuff I want to get called black gesso. And black gesso is a acrylics paint that you can buy, and it will make uh, you can make it like scenes with black gesso, like nighttime or something like that, or you're trying to do a daytime scene, and if you took some black gesso and put it down on the on a canvas like this, you would have you can do what you have transparent type color. Transparent colors will, it's real different. Okay, you can use yellows like this, like I have up in the sky, like yellow and all those colors, gold, yellow, ochre, Indian yellow, cad yellow, maybe a little bit orange, and do that. Probably would make good for wintertime scenes too. I used uh I used black gesso many years ago. you know, I don't think I never used that when we was in. Yeah, yes, we did. You'll see that painting right. Let me hold the camera up. You see that painting right there? If you look right there, you can see a little bit of black gesso. See that with the warriors? Yeah, that's black gesso, and that acts like a acrylic paint. That's what black gesso is. It's just a acrylic paint, which it dries very fast. And you know me, I've been doing this stuff for many years. And so, I know a lot about the, paints and stuff like that. Now we're going to do a seagull. And I'm going to try to show you guys how to take care of your brushes too. All right, let's see. And I've been on long. Going down with a little bit of white there. Seagulls are usually found in seascapes. Speaking of seagulls, I saw a big bird yesterday, and my brother cut the grass, and then I saw a big bird. Now there's the seagull. See, anyway, this bird was real big. He lands in the yard. Bird did, and it's real big. And I watched them, for a few minutes, and what is that bird meant? He was looking. I guess he's looking for something to eat, down in the grass. And he was a big bird. I'd never seen a bird that big before, especially when he flies. If you guys like me to film that bird, I can. Next time I see him, I'll try to film it. It's a big old bird. If I can catch him when he flies, it's kind of hard to catch him when he flies. He's a big bird. And then I saw another bird look just like him. And then he came over and sat right next to that other one. Oh, oh man, I thought, why am I seeing all these birds? Well, you know me, I love birds. But y'all all heard me talk about that bird story I have about that when I saw that dove, yeah, that dove. It's a white dove, the funny looking belly I have ever seen. And he was, yeah, I love birds. I love our God. I love I love all of God's creatures. You know, except for a few of creatures. But like birds and horses and dogs and cats, I love all of His creatures. And anyway, you see, let me tell you guys. You see this sunset and this right here. If you go outside and you see a sunset like that, Well, you know that God made the sunset. He made the clouds. He made the sun. He made, the water. And he made the waves. He made the rocks. He made the birds. Well, for me, I love to paint. I love to paint those kind of scenes because you see, He made all that. He made the rocks, like you see, He made the rocks. He made He made the water. In fact, speaking of water, let me get this. But He made all of that. You know, one of them. I'm going to fix that up this a bit. I want to take out what's left there. But yeah, if you notice, you know, the next time you see a sunset, okay, next time you see sunset, you know, just lift up your head and tell him thank you. Thank you for that sunset. Thank you, how beautiful. You know, thank you for sunset. He made that. All you guys have to do is just lift up your head and smile and tell him thank you. Thank you for the sunset. That's what I do. You know, like today when it rained, I was I think I was eating my breakfast, and I told him, I said, thank you for the rain this morning. You know? Yeah, if it rains or something, just look up to the sky. When you paint, when you're praying, just tell him thank you. Tell him thank you for sending that rain to you. Thank you for that. You know what I mean? Tell him thank you. Thank him for the rain. Thank him for the sunshine. You know? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just the one. I'm not gonna have big question. One. Okay, I'm gonna do that way back over. Okay. Yeah, just tell him thank you. Thank him for the sunshine. Thank him, you know, for those creatures. Me, I miss my dogs and my mom. Of course, I miss my mom and my dad. But while I was sitting here painting this painting, I'm gonna do the waves back up. Okay. What this did, uh, wait, not, oh, that looks like clouds. Good. If you see a sunset, just thank him for that because he made that. Of course, you can go to a water park and somewhere like that. You can get into a pool, but that's a man-made thing. Right? But the water in the pool, God is the one who made the water, and He made waves and birds and the thing. Because that's me when I'm putting birds in like that. Well, you see, He made all that. Huh? He made the sky. He made the birds and stuff. Whenever I'm doing a painting like this, I have to think about that. If I'm doing a tree or I'm doing a bush, then I'm always thinking about him. He made that. So thank you. You see a sunset, just when you're praying, just tell him thank you. Tell him thank you for that sunset. Tell him thank you for the trees. Thank him for the birds. Because he made that. He made the trees and all that. Made the flowers. And if you look at the flower, tell him thank you. Thank you for that beautiful flower. You have a flower growing, in your yard. You look at it, got a red hibiscus, a rose. Thank you for that. Tell him thank you for making that flower. Okay, so let's see. Still wait. See? There you go. You know, where I go to church, our church is doing a thing every Saturday night for 1 hour, 1 hour of prayer. And we're praying for different things, but yeah, 1 hour of prayer every Saturday night. We're having 1 hour of prayer. We're having it again tomorrow night. And sometimes I try to get there so I can do the 1 hour of prayer. And 1 hour prayer, praying for different things. And so yeah, you know, yeah, I'm right there and I'm praying along with them and everything. But I always think about you guys. I always think about you guys out there, right? I don't forget you guys. I don't forget about y'all. No, I don't. I'm gonna leave that like clouds, okay? Okay, and I'm gonna leave it just like clouds. I'm gonna make the I'm gonna show you how to condition your brushes here in just a minute. Oh, there you go. Waves like that. There's a quite see maybe it's not much waves in the water. Use imagination when you do this kind of stuff. Maybe it's not very much waves. I am going to show y'all how to condition the brushes. Did everybody get to see that little character I have? Let's see him. There y'all go. I'm going to put some brushes back there, and I'm going to show you guys how to take bigger brushes. Very important that you, very important for you guys to once you uh, use your brushes, it's very important for you guys to condition your brushes. So that's the next step of this to y'all. How to take care of the brushes, especially if you're doing this kind of stuff. If you're doing this kind of stuff, then it's always good to kind of sit to you guys. Need some power to do this with. I'm gonna get that little thing, and I'm gonna show it to you guys here in a minute. Okay, you'll get it. Okay. So if y'all saw Pink Motivations channel, y'all notice she's doing the Christmas in July thing. So, so I'm gonna show this to y'all again. Okay, so some of y'all haven't saw this. So Last year for Christmas, I got a Christmas present. Look who it is. What's this? Is that cute? So anyway, I got this for a Christmas gift last year. Last year. But anyway, I thought I might share that and show it to you guys. Okay, so this part of the teaching, painting teaching lab, I want to talk to you guys about conditioning your brushes. And I had some stuff that I got today, and it's a cleaner, conditioner, and I want to show something. I want to show something to you guys. Okay. Okay. Whenever you see AP, can you see that? Like, if you see AP like that, that means it's non-toxic. Okay, that means it's non-toxic, and that's what that means. That AP stands for non-toxic. Okay. So let's use this 1-inch brush. Okay. And I have some of it right here. This has a different smell to it too. Right. This is what it looks like. Here it is. This is brush cleaner and conditioner. Okay. I'll put my brush in it. And I'm not going to use my fingers in it. Okay, I'm going to take a piece of paper towel. Of course, I'm going to get it on my hand anyway. But you have to condition your brushes. You know, you have to keep your brushes clean. You have to condition your brushes. Each time you do, let's see, each time you do a painting. Okay, let's see. Each time you do a painting like that, that's oil painting. So you have to keep your, you have to wash your brushes out. About that, you have to wash the brushes out, and then you have to condition your brushes. So I always condition my brushes. Well, if I had some brush cleaner and conditioner, that's what this stuff is. But I had already washed this brush with Otis paint thinner. You want to make sure about that. You have to make sure that you have Otis thinner, not turpentine. You'd be I'm sorry, you'd be working by yourself. You don't want to. You don't want to be washing that brush out. Man, I'm sorry. I am terrible on that. Get that some sinus drainage stuff. You know, everybody has that. Okay, so I'm gonna use another brush like this. This is a filbert brush. You don't need very much of that, just a little bit. Okay, put in there like that. These brushes are so small anyway. But it helps if you guys condition your brushes. Brushes are very expensive. We all know that, right? If you like me, you paint, you know brushes are very expensive. You might need to do it several times too. I had another little brush. I don't think that stuff worked good for your palette knives. had another brush. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the brush is. I have to look for it. Okay, let's just move on. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just move on. Yeah, I just sorry, man. I said that that's just that sinus junk. But I'm okay. No, right. I'm gonna get that paintbrush into it. First, if you didn't condition your brushes and you just kept it in there, paint. What happens a lot of times, you know, what happens a lot of times is the paint gets hardened in there. And once that paint gets hardened, it is hard to get it out of your brushes. You want to make sure that you condition your brushes, you know, every time you paint, you want to make sure that you condition your brush. And that this stuff leaves your brushes nice and soft. Now your brushes will shed after a while too. You use these kind of brushes, you use this kind of brush, it's going to shed. I guess y'all didn't know that brushes can shed. Yep, it can. They can shed. But y'all have fun. You'll have fun. Painting. I always have fun painting. I always look. I always look for. I always look forward to the painting because painting me it's a lot of fun to do, and I really enjoyed it. Let me condition a little brush for you. And this is this is a filbert brush. Okay, so yeah, you don't need much of it. See how much that I have in there. So you don't need much of this. A bottle of that, what I just showed you, it will last you a long time. Right? Just wipe it off on a paper towel. And I might do this after every painting, after I teach video or whatever. Oh, also too, if you go to my channel and subscribe and like, also ring that bell so you'll be notified for new videos maybe coming out. I'm always trying to come up with some kind of videos. Oh, by the way, no, I thought I did a cat video, coloring a cat, but I don't know where it is. Oh, no, I did one on Pink Motivation channel. Can I show that to y'all right quick? Let's see. Now y'all remember the story Tom and Jerry? Y'all remember that one? Well, look right here. Yep, this is him. Right? What you guys think about that? See? Tom and Jerry. And anyway, this is it right here. Pink, if you're watching this is what I was covering when you were doing the covering thing tonight. This is my deal. Yeah, I thought he was kind of cute. Now I hope my videos help you guys. I hope they help you and everything because that's what I'm trying to do. I want to help you guys learn how to do this kind of stuff. And this is not hard to do if you're if you're but if you're doing acrylics, then you might not need to wash your brushes out and condition. This is only if you're using, let's see, it's only if you're doing oil. So if you're using oils, then you might want to think about condition your brushes because it will help. Now you might have to wash, you might have to wash your brushes several times with the Otis paint thinner to get all that paint out. Because like I said, if you don't clean your brushes and you just leave all that paint in these bristles, right? These are non-bristles, right? If you don't wash your brushes over time, they will get all that paint settled down in there, and then it's real hard to get it out. I had that happen to me a lot. It ruins your brushes, you know. Like I said, brushes cost a lot of money. And y'all be sure to put some, if you don't know too much about this kind of stuff, be sure to ask me questions in the chat. I don't mind answering for you. Really don't. If you have a question about the paintings or about brushes, be sure to put some questions in the comments. It's long enough as, about art. And these will stay once you condition your brushes. I mean, once you wash them and condition them, then your brushes will stay clean and conditioned. You might not need to do this every single day if you're doing oils. You might be doing acrylics. By the way, I have to talk to my friend Pink and see when we can schedule the painting class. But are y'all having fun with that? Let me know something down in the chat right now if you're having fun doing this. If you're having fun doing the painting lab, if you know, you can let me know when this this this, this lab is over. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, I have to tell you guys about something. So the other day, this has nothing to do with art, but I'm just, oh, this went out. So the other day, I was just going around looking on some stuff on the internet. It's just, I don't know, just looking at stuff on the internet. So sometimes I eat sugar-free stuff. I like, I love sugar-free candy. If I can find sugar-free candy, sometimes I can order it too. But now if I make a grocery list out and my sister-in-law, puts in the order and everything like that, then she goes and picks up the groceries. And so I found this coolest thing. Now you guys ain't believe this, but they actually make it. They actually make sugar-free, okay, sugar-free cake icing. Yes, they actually make that sugar-free cake icing. And so my sister-in-law was get me some today, I guess before she had to go back to work tonight. And so I have them in my refrigerator. I haven't tried it yet, but I'll tell you what. Once I try that, I'll let you know. I'll let you guys know how it tastes. All right, sugar free. You might want to get you some sugar free cake icing. And you ain't believe this either. What I saw. You know they make sugar free cakes, sugar free cakes, sugar free brownies. Yep, they make some of those. Make sugar free brownies. Make sugar free cakes. Oh, I can believe it, man. I thought, wow, this is pretty cool. You know? Okay, now, now you see the difference in these brushes? And they're real soft too. You can take your fingers out after they'll dry real good. This just won't hurt me. It's non-toxic. It means not poison. Right? So that's what non-toxic means. It means is not poison. That's what they mean. but I always make sure that I have plenty of paper towels around, plenty. Or old rag might work too. If you're doing this kind of stuff, old rag might work. Uh, all right. I'm sorry. See, Wolf is not in the building. You can imagine if Wolf is in the building. Oh my goodness. Yes. Wouldn't it be wonderful if Wolf is in the building? I would drop my link and that Wolf come up. But anyway, yeah. I just love to sit here and chat with y'all a few minutes and tell you guys about some things. Now this Sunday, my church is going to be we're going to be celebrating the 4th of July. So let me tell you guys about this. I'm going to pour the rest of this in this container right here. So, but anyway, make sure it's on there real good. Yeah, wash my hands after this. Okay. I won't wipe my hands off. Okay. Now let me tell you guys. Okay, so anyway, my church is having a picnic cookout Sunday night. Sunday night. Okay, so let's see. Let me. Oh, by the way, if you guys didn't notice, uh, these brushes right here, a lady gave me these brushes, and they're 40 years old. Wow, 40 years old. And this palette knife is the same thing. It's 40 years old. So these brushes right here are 40 years old. That fan brush, that one that has that yellow handle on it, well, it's 40 years old also. Right? Yes, I can believe it. Look. This little brush right here. And then let's see. Yeah. I think this one right here. All these brushes in palette knife, all 40 years old. And a lady at my church gave me these brushes last Sunday. Last Sunday. Last Sunday night. Last Sunday night, a lady in my church gave me these brushes. Isn't that wonderful? How? She knew that I'm an artist. See? That's right. Ah, see there? That lady knew. Me, do some here, guys. I'm talking to you all. Okay. Picking up some things here. But anyway, I'm going to tell you all about this upcoming deal. Church. Okay. So, let's see. Oh, by the way, you guys might want to think about getting you one of these. This is a tube wrangler. And the tube wrangler, all this does is when your paint starts running down and you can't get that the paint up, you need to get you one of these and put your tube of paint in. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see. Oh, here, this one be better. Okay, so what you do is you put your tube of paint in here like this. Okay, now that is if you can't get the paint out. Then you turn this knob. See that? It rolls it up, and then all that paint that's down there, goes right up to the top of your tube of paint, and then you get your paint out. So you guys might want to think about giving you one of these. It's for a tube wrangler. And just turn that knob just like that. You might want to, once you get it, you might want to hold that down like this with one hand and then turn it with this hand. And then it gets all that paint from the bottom and it works it up to the top. You might, and it works too. I use this for my toothpaste. Yeah, I do. I use this for my toothpaste. And if that toothpaste gets down there where I can't get it out by my hand, then I use this. And then it squeezes all that toothpaste up to the top, and it's easier for me to get out of the tube. I ain't believing that, man. I can use that for my toothpaste. Now, how clever is that? Yes. You guys might think about you might get one of those. Those are real cool. I'm gonna get back in here in my bed for a few minutes and hear about this deal. Okay. Did y'all enjoy that tonight? Okay. I hope you guys enjoying that tonight. Okay, but anyway, let me tell you about this deal. Okay. So Sunday is the 4th of July. Okay. Or the 4th of July is Sunday. And but anyway, let me tell you about this, what my church is doing. Okay, so my church is having a cookout, a picnic, and we're going to celebrate for the 4th of July. Now, what I'm thinking about doing, if I can have some of my mods help me, I might either do a live or just film it, okay? But if I do a live, then I have to have some of your mods in the building helping me, okay, watching the chat for me. So I might not be able to say very much because I'll be with church members, but I might be able to take some, okay? But so yeah, it begins. I think it's 6:30. Now I don't know if there'll be any fireworks. Now if there are fireworks, I will tape it or I will put it onto my live. Okay, even if it's fireworks off in the distance. If you want to see that, then I will try to do a live and let you guys see that. Okay. But yeah, it's my church where I go to. Um, they're having a 4th of July picnic, and I just like y'all to see, part of my church. Most of them be on the outside. On the outside, that's where we'll have the picnic. I could show y'all the food, and they'll be doing volleyball there too. Um, but it's going to be a real fun time, okay? And that's Sunday evening at 6:30, okay, at my church I go to. But it's going to be, to me, it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's going to be a lot. We'll probably have different foods out there, like your, hot dogs and hamburgers, that kind of stuff. Chips, maybe. I know I'm gonna probably make some of you hungry. But that's what that's what our church will be doing. They're gonna be having the hot dogs, the um, hot dogs, hamburgers, chips. Can't forget about the dessert. But they have ice cream out there. I probably cannot eat it. Uh, but if they have other stuff out there, I'll be sure to eat it. And guess what? If I do a live, you know what? Hmm. If I do a live out there, did you guys want to see that? Okay, so here it is. Okay, so what I think about doing, all right? So we'll have now my brother, he's the pastor in this church, right? But I know all those people there. Other thing about maybe if I ate a dessert, I could show that to y'all on camera, because the first cookout that I went was I don't know when it was. Oh yes, I do. It's the same time when I went to the meet and greet. Oh yes, that's the first one I went to in the church. Okay, so when the church did the first cookout, that's the one with the volleyball deal. Ooh, it hit me right here. Uh, I'm gonna make sure that doesn't happen again, especially if I'm filming or if I'm doing live. I'll make sure that I'm stay clear away from the ball hit me right here. Woo. Uh, but anyway, it's going to be a lot of fun. But hopefully, if they're shooting fireworks or if other people are shooting fireworks, I'm going to be sure to get that on camera. Because if I'm doing a live, that's going to get me a lot. Dude, with him, I'm trying to get that 1K. Oh, speaking of that, I want to tell you guys about something. Oh yeah, I want to tell you about something. So I was looking on my playlist, right? Looking on my playlist, and I cannot believe this. I did a live, and it has like over 100 views on it. And guess what they're doing? Advertising. Yes, yes, there was advertising on that live. Two advertisements before the live got started. Woohoo! Yes. And then there was advertising on some of my videos I've done. The one where I was at the Dollar Tree on Meet and Greet, there was advertisements on that one too. Mm, yes. Oh, yes. And I got over like 200 views on that. One of them is from me. Okay, okay, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this live. And then I'd like to thank my mods for coming in, God's Girl and Storm by Faith. Storm by Faith, if you don't have me, you go to my channel there and check out my channel. And all right, so let's see. Yeah, God's Girl had put the link in, so I'd like to thank my mods. Mostly my mods were mostly uh, Storm by Faith, uh, Peak Motivation, God's Girl. Okay, well, anyway, as I was saying, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. And then I don't know I'll be going live. I'll probably just do some videos. But anyway, but Ink, if you're still listening, I'm going to take my tablet thing with me to my church Sunday evening. It's around 6:30 when all this starts. And Pink, if you can help me with the chat or something, if I can do it live, then I will put it on live. And you know, I can probably just film a little bit of it, but I'm not sure I'll be able to talk to you guys. Um, but I think it would give me a lot of views. What you guys think? I think it would get me a lot of views. A lot of views. A lot of thumbs up. Probably go up that night. Mm-hmm. Yes, be sure to always give me those thumbs up when you guys come in the building. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end this live, and I'd like to thank my mods for coming in. Scoot to keep your show going. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Good night. Bye.